you.
We're about to go on. We're about to go on the trip. We're riding the train. Woohoo! We locked up those boats.
Welcome aboard Schnepf Railway. Schnepf Farm was founded in 1941. That's when Mr. Schnepf's grandfather came here and bought 600 acres of land. He started growing corn, potatoes, and peaches, mostly potatoes, and those he shipped all over the country by rail. Today, Schnepf Farm is a little less than 300 acres.
There's the peacock again. Silly peacock.
Over on the right is going to be our petting zoo, ropes course, and jumping pillows. They're free and there for you to enjoy. And the trees on the left is where we have pig racing in October. Right now we have a mama pig and her 2 piglets in there.
Yeah, we just saw those.
Piglets are growing so fast, pretty soon you won't be able to tell them apart from mama.
Oh, there's less passengers.
Big overgrown
just past the
pine trees.
Cage on the left is our tortoise pen. We do have 3 of them in there. The little tortoise is the female. A few weeks ago she laid a bunch of eggs and buried them.
Oh,
And usually around August, September is when they hatch.
Oh, that means it's a baby
come
one.
back then you might see a bunch of little tortoise babies.
Oh, that will be awesome.
Then they can live to be over 100.
There they are.
The rides here on the farm are open every October. We do reopen them for the Easter egg hunt. That was 2 weeks ago Saturday. And as usual, it was sold out. If you plan on attending the egg hunt in the future, I would suggest checking online about a month before Easter to try to make reservations.
Airplane ride. See over there.
At this time, the train is the only way to get out to this part of the farm. Now we have some movie props along the tracks out here. Back in the 90s, a movie called The Three Kings with George Clooney was filmed just outside Casa Grande. When they were done, they gave the props away and the Schnepfs put them here. The archway ahead on the left is one. After we go around the circle in the track, you'll see another with a statue of a girl on it. Of course, the statue was not in the movie. And there's one with columns and one looks like a little cave. Up ahead is one of our peach orchards. Back in February and March, these trees were in full bloom with pink blossoms. every blossom that got pollinated has turned into a peach. We started picking peaches last weekend. They were the white peaches. They're the sweetest ones we grow. It's a small orchard, so it's probably been picked clean by now. But we're also picking the Florida Prince. It's not as sweet, but it's much juicier. As we go around the track, if you look through the trees on the right, you might be able to see our deer out there. When there's no leaves on the trees, you got a really good view. They're fallow deer native to the Mid-East. The reason we have them is we rescued a herd years ago. If you have a birthday party on the farm, that includes a hayride out to feed the deer.
That's cool.
Now, back to the peaches, we do grow 8 varieties here, and they ripen at slightly different times, so we'll have peaches through the beginning of June. If you want to come and pick your own, it's best to make reservations. Sometimes they will let you in if you just drive out.
And I can see some peaches in there.
You have to drive to the orchards. We don't allow anybody walking through them. And there are green signs in the parking lot directing you. We finished picking today at 11 a.m. Later in the year, when we go to some bigger orchards, we'll probably pick until 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And if you want to buy peaches, sometimes we have them in the bakery. But if you buy them there, you have to buy the whole plant. We also have 3 wedding venues here. The Big Red Barn on the right is one. We have an outdoor venue and the farmhouse. Peach trees produce for about 20 years. Around that time, we take them out, cut them up with firewood, and then we plant new trees. This year, we planted cherry trees for the first time. If they take, in 2 to 3 years, you can come back and also pick cherries, and they should be ripe around the same time as the peaches.
Squeaky. Turning. Going under this arch. Once we cross this little road, over on the right will be our organic U-Pick vegetable garden. The garden is open from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., Thursday through Sunday, and that's all year except October. Makes sense because it's pretty cold, or starts getting cooler in October. We walk down that path.
It would be awesome to come here
If you're
during the...
picking the garden, you pay in the garden shop. As we pass the opening on the right, you'll see a water tower. The garden shop is just to the right of that. It's a little yellow building with awnings on the windows.
See some peppers. Some tomatoes.
Directly across from the garden shop is our museum. It's open, it's free, it's in the original farmhouse. When the Schnepfs got here in 1941, they found an abandoned railway station nearby, purchased that, moved it here. They lived in that for quite a few years. Since we are in the desert, we have to irrigate. We do that here by pumping the water out of the wells right here on the farm, sending it out to the orchards and flooding them. In February, if there's a freeze warning, we'll use the water from the deepest well here. That water is warm, and when it gets out to the orchard, the heat will rise and protect the blossoms. Once we go around the bend in the track, we'll be by the entrance. You may have noticed when you came in all the farm equipment on the side of the pathway. That was used here in the early days of this farm, and most of it was for growing, harvesting, and shipping potatoes.
This place has some history.
Well, we're back at the depot, so thank you for riding the railway. Please come back and visit.
Sneaky. And we're reaching our final destination.